What if I told you that the version of yourself you've been trying to escape, the anxious thoughts, the bad habits, the self-doubt, isn't a personality flaw? It's a pattern, a literal biological pattern wired into your brain. And here's the part no one's telling you. That pattern can be rewritten, not in years, not in therapy alone, in as little as 30 days if you know exactly what neuroscience says to do. Stay with me, because what you're about to learn changed the way I think about human potential forever. Your brain is made up of roughly 86 billion neurons, and those neurons are constantly forming connections called synapses. Here's what's fascinating. Every thought you repeat, every habit you practice, every emotion you feel regularly, it physically strengthens a neural pathway. Neuroscientists call this Hebbian learning, and the principle is simple. Neurons that fire together wire together. So when you wake up and immediately check your phone, feel anxious in social situations, or tell yourself, "I'm just not a disciplined person," you are not describing who you are. You are reinforcing a circuit you've been running on autopilot. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people spend their entire lives never questioning which circuits they're strengthening. Now, here's the part that most self-help books completely skip over. There's a process in the brain called neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize and form new connections throughout your life. You may have heard of it, but what nobody explains is how to actually activate it. It's not just about positive thinking. It's not about willpower. It comes down to three specific neurological levers. Number one, novelty. Your brain releases dopamine when it encounters something new. That dopamine signal literally opens a window for new neural wiring to form. Number two, emotion. Memories and habits tied to strong emotional experiences get encoded faster and deeper. This is why trauma sticks, but it's also why intentional emotional engagement accelerates learning. Number three, repetition within a short window. Here's where the 30-day timeline becomes critical. Research shows that consistent repetition over a focused period, especially in the first 21 to 30 days, is when new pathways cross what scientists call the consolidation threshold. After that, the behavior starts to feel automatic. These three levers, novelty, emotion, and repetition, are the engine of real change, and almost no one is using all three deliberately. So, what can realistically happen in 30 days? When you apply these principles consistently, your brain undergoes measurable structural changes. Studies using MRI imaging have shown increased gray matter density in areas linked to focus, emotional regulation, and decision-making in participants who committed to just 20 to 30 minutes of deliberate daily practice. In 30 days, you won't be a completely new person, but you will have laid down new architecture in your brain. Architecture that supports the person you're choosing to become. Think of it like this. You're not fighting your old self. You're simply building a louder signal than the old one. Over time, the new pathway becomes the default route. That's not motivation. That's biology working in your favor. So, here's the simplified version of what the 30-day rewiring protocol looks like. Week 1. Identify the specific neural pattern you want to change. Don't be vague. Locate the trigger, the thought loop, and the behavior that follows. Week 2. Introduce the replacement pattern using novelty, a new environment, a new routine paired with intentional emotion. Write it, speak it out loud, feel it as if it's already real. You're not being delusional. You're engaging your brain's encoding systems. Week 3. Focus on repetition every single day. Missing 2 consecutive days resets a significant portion of your progress, according to habit consolidation research. Week 4, the integration phase. By now, the new pathway should start to feel easier. This is the consolidation threshold activating. Your job is to protect it. The most powerful thing I want you to take away from this video is not a technique, it's a perspective shift. You are not stuck. You are not broken. You are a brain that has been shaped by repetition, and repetition is something you can choose. The neuroscience is clear. The window is open. The only question is, what are you going to wire in next? If this hit different, subscribe because we go this deep every single week. And drop in the comments, what's the one pattern you're ready to rewire? I read every single one.